A beggar sat at a railway station. His life was a cycle of waiting, asking, surviving on scraps. He believed this was his fate, until one day, a stranger's harsh words shattered his world forever. Tall man, standing over the beggar, looking directly into his eyes. Tall man, you always take, but have you ever given anything? Beggar presses his chest. I have nothing to give. Tall man shakes his head. Then you have no right to ask. The beggar looks up in shock as the man walks away, leaving him to think. For days, these words haunted him. What can I, a beggar, possibly give? He looked around, but all he saw was emptiness. The beggar stares at people walking by, lost in thought, until suddenly, his gaze locks onto something small yet powerful, a bunch of flowers growing near the tracks. And then he saw the flowers. The beggar plucks a few wildflowers, wipes the dirt off, and carefully arranges them. He stands up, approaches a traveler, timid at first. Beggar, would you like to buy a flower? Only 1 rupee. A traveler stops, smiles, and drops a coin into his hand. Then another person, and another. Soon, people start noticing him. For the first time, he wasn't a beggar. He was a seller, a provider. The beggar's face lights up as coins flow into his hands. He buys near flowers. Soon he has a small makeshift flower stall on the station. 6 months later, the station is the same, but something has changed. One evening, fate brought them face to face again, but this time as equals. The once better, now clean, dressed well, standing confidently near his stall, selling flowers. The same tall man walks by, pausing, recognizing him. Tall man was impressed and said, "You've become a businessman." Ex-beggar proudly said, "You taught me the greatest rule of life. We only receive when we give. Success isn't about what you lack. It's about what you offer." And now I ask you, what can you give? Your skills, your knowledge, your time? Because the world doesn't pay you for what you need, it pays you for what you provide. Your circumstances don't define you. Your actions do. It's time to change your mindset. It's time to change your life. If this story inspired you, hit like and subscribe to this channel for more life-changing lessons. And tell me in the comments, what's your flower? What will you start giving today? Change your mindset. Change your life.